Welcome everyone to a very windy New York City. Today we're going to walk from Queens all the way to Brooklyn, specifically Greenpoint, where they have amazing views of the New York City skyline. Right now we're starting at the Woodside stop of the Long Island Railroad. It's also the 61st Street stop of the 7 train, which is right above us. So 2 major transit hubs. And we're going to walk through Roosevelt Avenue all the way down to Greenpoint Avenue. Now, here's a fair warning. This walk might not be our more normal walks throughout New York City because there's a lot of industrial architecture all around. And here's the train zooming past by. All right, let's go downstairs. Hey, Alexandra, I'm doing very well. Hello, Kay. Hello, Justine. Justin as well. Texas, welcome. So we're going to see an interesting variety of places as we go or make our way to Greenpoint, Brooklyn, because we're going to see lots of businesses, food businesses, residential businesses, the overpass of the 7 train, and then we're going to see a lot of industrial things. We're going to see one of the most polluted waterways in the entire world, all the way ending in one of the most beautiful areas in all of New York City, one of the best views in New York City, also one of the best pastry shops, which I'm so excited to go to because I'm getting myself a nice cake for tomorrow's celebration of the premiere of the Urbanist original soundtrack. So stay tuned to the end because we're going to go to a very special place in Brooklyn, even though in the middle we'll be encountering such a different type of vibe. All right, let's walk around. So here's the Q53 bus. A few olive green taxi cabs. Those are Autoboro taxi cabs. That's why they're olive green as opposed to yellow. And we're going to walk on Roosevelt Avenue. So let's walk on Roosevelt. Hey, Bonkers About Alice says, rocking that mask. Thank you so much, Bonkers. Hey, Nobu, thank you so much for tuning in on Twitch. Nobu, single-handedly responsible for me getting a Twitch audience, and it's growing very slowly. So we're at 61st Street and Roosevelt Avenue. So let's go down. We've been here before many times. But this time we're going directly through Greenpoint Avenue, which I'm excited to go to. Hey, wasn't the French Connection scene filmed here? Asked Bonkers. Great question. No, that scene is in a similar looking location to this. There's also overhead subway track, but that is located in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, which is more towards the south of Brooklyn. We're way farther away from that location. Looks kind of similar, but that's Bensonhurst. Marissa, I'm already on YT. You can watch me on both YT, Twitch, and FB. The fruit and veg market here is great, says Ian. Oh, cool, Ian. That's awesome. Good to know. Inspired Life says, looking forward to this walk. I'm so glad you are. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, it's cold. And it's windy today. I'm already missing the spring-like weather of yesterday. It was so gorgeous yesterday. But nope, not anymore. No more spring, ladies and gentlemen. We're back to winter. Tani, you've been waiting all day to watch me. Oh, I'm glad, Tani. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, MAR is a new member. Welcome, MAR. All right, I gotta put on my sunglasses. So enjoy the views, because sometimes there's the sun starts shining on the back of the vehicles. It gets super bright. Chris, who knows what we might encounter today? All right, got my sunglasses on. Usually the sun starts shining brightly on the back of the vehicles and you get that sharp reflection. Let me know if that bothers anyone else. It's like the most annoying thing. It blinds you sometimes. But feel free to ask me any questions. And people are asking, are we going to have a food stop? Danny, a few others. Though we're going to a specific bakery shop. One of my favorites in all New York City, one of the best bakeries in New York City. And it's one of the most kind of, a place where you wouldn't expect. So we got a stick on Roosevelt Avenue. So last time, about a month ago, we continued down Woodside Avenue to get to Sunnyside Gardens. But today we're gonna continue on Roosevelt Avenue, named after one of the US presidents. The Rebel's curious about the bakery. Oh yeah. Best bakery with the best views right next door. Hey Dawn, good evening. Hello Denny. So I'm not sure if people remember this church, St. Sebastian. We walked in. And Sunnyside Gardens starts being this way, right over here. Sunnyside Gardens. Beautiful neighborhood. Highly recommend going there, walking around. That's where we visited the garden walkthrough, the sidewalks that go through the gardens of the houses. Absolutely gorgeous. And here we have an old style pub. Look at that. Pub. Inkspire Life, you're looking forward to my soundtrack. Oh, I'm so glad. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. premiere of the Urbanist original soundtrack. Oh yeah. It's gonna be fun. Great pubs in Woodside, says John. Yeah, so there is a Irish population here. And I'm not talking about Irish American who have been here for 100 plus years. No, like recently from Ireland. For some reason, they've been moving a lot to this specific area of Queens. So you might see a pub and actually hear real, authentic Irish accents. Gorgon says, why not premiere today, Gorgon? Well, because I felt like doing it on Friday, Gorgon. Some decisions are just purely arbitrary. Woodlawn still has an Irish population as well. Yeah, they do. Stay tuned for that. We will be exploring Little Ireland in the Bronx in the next week or so. Ian, you say you can watch Irish sports TVs on the pub. Ooh, interesting. What type of Irish sports are there? I think there is one, right? There's one sport that's basically only played in Ireland. Which one is that? Gary. The Irish and the Scots are the same. Wherever you go, you'll find one. Yeah, I mean, I was surprised to find Irish pubs in the most random cities. Maybe Bucharest or Rome or Budapest or Istanbul. I even saw an Irish pub in Istanbul. All right. So there's a lot kind of, Roosevelt Avenue starts wiggling. We gotta make sure we don't wiggle out of control and stay at Roosevelt. Because Roosevelt will soon turn into Greenpoint Avenue. Hurling, thank you so much. Hurling is a sport played in Ireland. Alexander loves the song played in the last vlog I did of 33 Thomas Street. Oh yeah. It might be one of the songs on the original soundtrack. Park benches over here. Let's see, what bus is this? This is the Q32. Oh, the Q32. You can take this to Penn Station via the Queensboro Bridge. That's cool. So if you want to see this part of Queens, you could just take the Q32, end up in Midtown Manhattan. Candy says, can't wait to hear it. Yes, tomorrow, 1 p.m. Hey, Janice. Hello, Kay. Hello, Wendy. Q32 gives you a nice look at Manhattan skyscraper, says Ian. Yes, I agree. It really does. Carmen, are we going to Manhattan today? No. We're walking from Queens to Brooklyn. So right now we're seeing an assortment of businesses and residential. We're still in Queens, though, waitress. Oh, yes, we are. Google Maps says that it's an hour and 6-minute walk from the Woodside train station where we started all the way to the bakery in question. Stay tuned at the end. Let's see if we can make it in that time. Q32 right there is passing through. Neobu, you love Queens and you love Brooklyn. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, waitress says that's a long walk. Yep, and this channel is all about long walks. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. I recognize this street. Oh. I had a friend who lived here in high school. Oh my God. I literally only came once here. I was like 14 or something like that, 15. And never have come here since. And yet, it's fresh in my memory the moment I step by it. Has that ever happened to you? Let me know. Have you ever had a sudden rush of memories? So I had a friend here who, from high school, one of my earlier friends in high school, lived right over here. I dropped him off once because we were doing the school project. We were staying late at school. Yeah, let me know if that happens to you. Hin says, oh, that was last year then. People think I'm very young. Indeed, I am young, but I'm not that young. High school was a long time ago for me. But let me know if that happens to you. Yeah, I love that kind of that sudden rush of memories that one gets when walking around the place. Weirdest thing, that happened to me in Paris, but I never been to Paris before, or at least those areas that I walked through Paris. And I talked about this in the live video I did of Paris. And I had this same exact feeling, like very familiar. I remember it, but I've never been there. Let me know if that also has happened to you. Look at this. It's like a store of little tiny cartoons and things like that. I think they're usually for cakes and children's parties. Huh, I like this. Hey, Charlotte, greetings. Hello, Vish. Are the stores open that you're passing by? Yeah, they pretty much are. This is not as heavily trafficked as after 61st Street. This seems a little bit quieter than more in the Woodside area. But yeah, they're open. Some, of course, are closed. Like this one, restaurant equipment store. Not that many people opening up restaurants now, so that's why that store probably is closed. Are those train tracks on the overpass? Yes, Inspired Life, yep. That's the 7 train. Passes right above Queens all the way to Main Street, Flushing. Man, oh indeed, man. Do tell us more. And it's 8 p.m. in Liverpool, says Hin. So cool. Here's daytime. Oh, there's nighttime. Love that. Let's check out some urban infrastructure. Let's zoom in. Look at the overpasses. There's a lot of pigeons, a lot of bobs. Bobs. I think Bob has brought his bobettes over here. This is their hangout. Bob does his business also on the street, so watch out. One man's sidewalk is one Bob's bathroom. Look at that. This, ladies and gentlemen, used to be one of the most powerful commodities in the entire world. Yep. Bird poo used to be an extremely expensive commodity. So expensive. There was entire colonial proxy wars fought for it in the Pacific. It was in order to mine, if I recall correctly, sodium nitrate, which they didn't know how to synthesize back then. And the only way to get sodium nitrate, or the easiest way, was through bird poo. And there were certain islands in the Pacific that were just covered to the brim with bird poo. And they would just mine that bird poo. So, as you look down at underneath these train tracks, remind yourself that 120 so years ago, that was extremely expensive. So there we see the views of the city. Where are we starting to see it? Guano. Thank you so much. Guano, that's the name. Guano. The name of bird poo, says Janice. Right there we see the skyscrapers of Long Island City. We see this, what used to be the Citibank building. But behind it we see the Empire. We see One Vanderbilt as well. Look at that. Oh, One Vanderbilt is framed nicely. Inspired Life says, my wealth of knowledge. Everyone, this what made you a millionaire in the 1800s. You want to be a millionaire? Take a time machine, farm this. Get a bunch of bobs together. You got yourself a business. Max, let's not get too technical over here. Let's not ruin the story with biology. Max is saying that the white stuff is urine, not poo. Hey, Kathy, nice to see you here. Welcome for the spontaneous life. All right, let's make sure we're still on Roosevelt Avenue. We got to stay to Roosevelt. Because if we diverge, then everything goes amiss. All right, we're still in Roosevelt. Cool. Vasilio says, so will birds pee and poo from the same hole? Touche. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't get too technical. Here's a Rite Aid pharmacy. There's the train passing again. Are you in Sunnyside? Ian, yep, we're passing by Sunnyside. We're not going into the neighborhood, but we're passing by it. We're going to go Greenpoint. Christy, thank you so much for 50 stars. If you're enjoying this show, press that like button right now. And the more you press that like button, the more I will pronounce those T's on button. So once we cross 300, 400 likes, once we cross 400 likes, I'll really pronounce those T's very, very precisely. So slam that like button right now. Let everyone know if you're on Team Like, if you're on FB, the wow, the hearts. Press the hearts. Those are the best. That's the best button to press. Kay will let you know which ones are the best ones. Nobu says on Twitch, yeah, no like button on Twitch, yeah. Well, what can you do on Twitch? So here we're gonna see an even cooler variety because we saw Roosevelt Avenue, lots of businesses, overhead train tracks, main thoroughfare for these neighborhoods. But now we're going to see one of the larger expressways in all of Queens, the Queens Expressway. Let's check it out. Rusty says, nice stash. Chicka bow wow. Thank you, Rusty. I appreciate it. If we get 500 likes, will you do a Scottish accent? Okay, if we get 500 likes, I will offend the entire country of Scotland and do a small Scottish accent. Oh, 99-cent store. To do 99 cents or mas. 99 cents or more. Or more. Ah. Oh. So it's not fully 99 cents. Look at that. You guys want to see what a 99-cent store looks like? I rarely get these opportunities. It's a rare opportunity that we get to all enjoy together as a team of explorers to go inside a 99-cent store. Let me know right now. Press that like button if you want to see the inside of a 99-cent store. Drama, because it goes very close to my eye. That's drama, everyone. I hope the drama is coming across. All right, let's go. Let's see if it's truly 99 cents. All right, let's go. All right, so here we are. $0.99 store. Oh, we can get a rubber ball. Oh my God. Does this squeak? No, this is not a squeaky rubber ball. Oh, this one is. Can you buy us something that's only 88 cents? I'll do my best. I know budget's tight for some people. They have to pay 99 cents to enter? No, luckily not. Ooh, a burger. Oh, this is fun. Where's the pizza? Where's the pizza? No pizza here, but they have an ice cream cone. Suzanne sent 100 stars. Ooh. Maybe we could find some chancleta. We'll know what I'm talking about. Entry stress. Ooh, you want a power surge? That's only $6.99 and will blow up your house? Let me know. Power surge. You fill this to capacity, just blow up. Alexis says, step away from the 99 cents. I will not repeat the word, but yeah. We'll just step away. Ooh. This duct tape is looking a little bit skinny. It's a little bit lightweight. Nope. Oh, I could use some gloves. Look, everyone's styling. Who wants to style with some blue gloves? That's painted blue. Look at that. The glove isn't even a blue glove. They just put blue paint. Look at that. And there's not even like, they don't even have to unite them. They just put a pin. Who wants some blue gloves? This does not look like the type of glove that one would casually wear for work. This looks like a glove for a crime scene, unfortunately. You can get a saw. I don't like this section. This section reminds me a little bit too much of a Law and Order episode. We're gonna stay away. All right, I can use. All right, let's go outside. Hey, thank you so much, Jan. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. That was a 99-cent store. Bad service in a 99-cent store. It's quite 99-cent service in there. Let's continue on our journey to Greenpoint, to the best bakery in New York City. Let's go. If only good food could be that cheap, indeed. What time does the sun set? Asks Rainer. Rainer, great question. About 5:30. About 5:30. But I think they'll start setting around 5. All right, this is tricky, everyone. We gotta go on Greenpoint Avenue now. So maybe that's Greenpoint. Let's check it out. Let's see if this is Greenpoint Avenue. Here we have Queens Boulevard. I called it expressway before. It's basically an expressway, but it's officially called a boulevard. And this is Sunnyside, where we visited a few weeks ago. We gotta cross the street. Vita says Greenpoint, that's gonna be a long walk. Well, Google Maps said 1 hour and 6 minutes. I actually thought it was going to be like a very long walk as well, but it says 1 hour and 6 minutes, and I do walk pretty fast, even though I take my time. You know, life is sometimes a paradox. So I go fast, but I take my time. And let's see if we'll get there by the sunset by going fast and taking our time. Let us know. What do you think? Place your bets right now. I don't condone gambling, but place your bets. Yes, we found Greenpoint Avenue, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, right there. Greenpoint Avenue. Enterprise. Enterprise, this is indeed Queens Boulevard, right over here. Queens Boulevard, this one, Queens Boulevard, right over here. Goes all the way through Queens, all the way to Briarwood. Basically, almost to the border of Long Island. Kathy's hedging her bets. There we see in the distance Empire State Building. This boulevard is also known as the Boulevard of Death. It was also featured in the show Entourage, where the main character, played by Adrian Greer, he plays a character named Vinny Chase, stars in the movie Queens Boulevard and becomes an indie darling, becomes very famous. Ian says it deserves the reputation of the Boulevard of Death. Yeah, it does. Ugar says, where's the sunset? Oh no, I think we lost it. Where's the sunset? Where did it go? Oh. I think the sun is still a little bit too high. Alright, we got a crosswalk, but this motorcyclist wants to continue going. Shri, what's the best view of New York City that many people don't know of? we're going to it. That's our final destination. So here are the overpasses, much more beautiful than a little bit further down on Roosevelt. And another train passing through. Oh, we got another pub. So this is also the area with a lot of Irish. More so this area. So here we got Duggins. Paddy Duggins. Paddy Duggins. Oh, we're going to pass by the Paraguayan place we visited last time. Goodfellas was also partly filmed on Queens Boulevard. Really? What scene in Goodfellas? Oh, you have to go under the L and yodel. There's an echo. There is indeed an echo. There is indeed an echo. Hey, Jan, thank you so much for a 99-cent super chat. All right, we're right here. So let's do an echo, shall we? Let's see how echoey this elevated is. We've seen it before, but for anyone who hasn't watched the last episode, we'll do it again. I wonder if they're related to the Duggan family in Elmhurst, says Oh Waitress. Maybe. Hey, no modest. I am, yeah, indeed. Yeah, how's it going? T-Mobile I saw is in the house. Mike J. Yeah, I mean, we'll see a lot of T-Mobile stores. All right. Tyler, you have to put exclamation point weather. Exclamation point weather. Here's the 46th Street 7 train. All right, let's see. Ian says, I got a good chat community. Indeed I do. Thank you to all the mods for being so amazing. Everyone give a round of hearts to the mods on YouTube and on FB, Facebook. There we go. That's the echo. If you want a shout out right now in the echo, say it right now. Super chat or forever hold your peace. Super chat or forever hold your peace. If you want echoey super chat shout out. Super chat or forever hold your peace. Mike says that mustache. Oh, yes, indeed. Susie says that should have been on the soundtrack. Well, I just whistled. That would be copyright, technically. Hey, Sinead. Welcome. Nice to see you here, Sinead. Jackie, how you doing? Welcome. All right, let's go. Let's go back to Greenpoint Avenue. Shri, you say you love my live streams because I'm so considerate. I'm so glad you enjoyed the live streams. Thank you so much for tuning in. Great mustache, says Joshua. Thank you so much, Joshua. I appreciate the compliment. Cold but sunny. Or is it sunny but cold? Life's greatest questions. We're in Sunnyside. The market on the under the L is cool. Yeah. They were just selling some knickknacks like phone covers and things like that. Jackie says, I like the new look, but didn't the beard provide warmth? Jackie, the beard indeed did provide warmth. However, I'm preparing for summer. Here, in my opinion, they have a few cars around Queens. Highly recommend Abuela's Empanadas. Highly recommend them. One of the best empanadas in all of New York City, in the truck, especially like street food empanadas. You can get fancy empanadas at restaurants that are, more gourmet, but for street food empanadas, this is one of the best ones. Abuela's Empanadas, highly recommend them. They're here right now at the corner of 46th Street and Greenpoint Avenue. And also try their passion fruit. Oh, look, a bubble. All right, let's do this. So, Rainer, what's your favorite bakery that you always go to? Ooh, great question, Rainer. Great question, Rainer. So, what are the favorite bakery that you always go to and favorite donuts? Rainer, you're actually going to find out my favorite bakery at the end of this video. So stay tuned. I won't fully reveal it. Some people might already know what it is, but I won't fully reveal it. Thank you so much for the super chat. But I will reveal another bakery. My favorite donuts is Dough Donuts. One of the best fluffy yeast donuts in all of New York City. They're located on 19th Street and 5th Avenue in Manhattan. And there's also Donut Plant. They have a few locations. Highly recommend Donut Plant. I featured them in my Valentine's Day video. For other bakeries, there's a lot of them. My go-to, aside from this one that we're going to, is I love Levain Bakery. They sell some amazing banana bread and chocolate chip cookies. Levain. Here's one of the older theaters that used to be here. Now it's a church. It's a Jehovah's Witness church. They're repairing it. Queens Assembly Hall of Jehovah's Witness. Mike asked, do I prefer donuts or bagels? I eat more donuts than I eat bagels. Don't get me wrong, bagels are amazing, but I just find myself eating more donuts than bagels. Why did that guy keep looking back? I'm not entirely sure. It was a bit annoying. Luckily, he ended up walking away. Yeah. So sometimes happens. I'm not sure. They assume that I'm following them, but like I try to slow down, I look away, and they just keep looking back. He was very, very insistent of finding out what was I doing. He's afraid of you talking to yourself. Yes, indeed. Well, who doesn't talk to themselves? Let's be honest, everyone. Let's wait for the cross sign. I prefer donuts with cream, better a maritoso. Oh, maritoso is amazing, but that's more Rome than New York. You'll be hard pressed to find a maritoso here. I like the guacamole toast from Dunkin' Donuts. Really, I saw that they made an avocado toast. I'm very fascinated that they have expanded to avocado toast, Dunkin' Donuts. For anyone who doesn't know, Dunkin' Donuts is basically a fast food chain for coffee and sweets, pastries, mostly donuts. Here we see the Empire State Building. Ooh, we take a better view. Go over here. It's kind of cool because it's framed by the street. Don't forget the Cronut. Thank you so much. The Cronut, Dominic Ansel Bakery, one of the best pastries in the world. Right there. Great perspective. Let's cross the street. Ian says, my best conversations out loud are these days are with myself. Indeed, Ian. So here we visited, let me point the camera. Here we visited the other day, a few weeks ago. I love Paraguay. Great Paraguayan restaurant here in New York City. Apparently, according to the people who work there, it's the only Paraguayan restaurant in all of New York City. I wouldn't doubt it. There's not that much Paraguayan things here in New York City. So check them out. Great empanadas, great corn treats. Lots of corn type of empanadas. Very, very, very great food. So I don't think we're going to make it in an hour and 6 minutes because I've been really taking my time. We still got a lot left. But I think we'll make it by sunset. How's New York City doing, says Jackie. Are libraries open for business? Libraries are open for business. Movie theaters are still not open in New York City. In the surrounding areas in New York City, you will find theaters open, like in New Jersey and Connecticut, if I recall correctly. Long Island as well. I think theaters are going to start opening soon. I think in a week or two. All right, now straight shot down to Greenpoint. Let's see what we find. Here's a playground. Mike says, for breakfast, I usually have pancake or waffles. I love waffles whenever I have the chance. Highly recommend having a good fried chicken and waffles here in New York City. There's a lot of great places for that, such as Sweet Chick in Williamsburg. However, I usually go for pancakes, and that's why I make at home. You must be super fit with all my walking, says Gary. Indeed I am, Gary. I'm so fit, I got an 8-pack. I got 8, not a 6-pack, I got 8-pack with all my extra fitness. Yeah, oh yeah. Walking, that's the true way to get ripped. You ever seen the movie 300? Yeah, that's what's underneath this jacket right now. Thank you, I appreciate the compliment. Whoa. Flying off to the sunset. There we go. Bob's are going to meet us. Bob and his Bobettes are going to meet us at Greenpoint. Max says, I got 8-pack wrapped in fondant. Paul says a super walker is a new Marvel superhero. Indeed, a man who just can keep on walking. Who's my arch nemesis in this hypothetical Marvel superhero comic? Hey, wait a minute. What flag is this? Ladies and gentlemen, what flag is this? Can anyone let me know? Can anyone confirm? Enterprise is getting tired from all my walking. Neobo has a 1-pack. that is a great pack to have. All right, let us know. Colombian? Is it Colombian? Yep, Colombian. Okay, great. So we got Colombian food. I almost thought for a few seconds there, I thought it was going to be Paraguayan. I thought that other restaurant said that there was no other Paraguayan restaurants. But luckily it's Colombian. Look how huge it is. Gigantic. A lot of South American restaurants tend to have these huge mega restaurants. Also with Dominican and Puerto Rican, they make these like gigantic restaurants. It's because they're like big hangouts for like huge families or groups of friends that hang out on the weekends. Hey, Paul, thank you so much for a $3 super chat. Mun says, you're like Forrest Gump who never stopped running. Yeah, I love that movie. He just kept on running because he just felt like it. Great movie. Enterprise says, Forrest Gump would be my arch nemesis in Super Walker Marvel superhero comic. All right. Where are we right now? We're still in Greenpoint. We're still in Greenpoint Avenue. Let's make sure. We got a divergence over here. You might try a scooter, says Phil. Why scoot when you can use these? Alexandra has 2 legs of prosciutto at home. Ooh, that sounds good. Some prosciutto, that sounds great, Alexandra. You should do your next live stream jogging the entire route. I don't jog, I don't run, I don't sprint, I just walk. I walk, stroll, and gallivant. And as Kay says, I gallop. Those are the only forms of exercise I do. More playgrounds, kids playing basketball. Oh, handball courts. Jackie says, oh yeah, that was the scene. Jackie says that the scene with Forrest Gump was that he was running across country and he decided to stop and just go home. And all of his followers were like so confused. Paul says, wow, so cool, Converse, made for gallivanting. Oh yeah. That is New Yorker walking speed. Abandoned playground with leaves fluttering about. Looks very... Janice, yeah, feel free to do so, Janice. That's okay. Ron says, Uberman and Lyft Girl will be my arch nemesis for the Super Walker comic books. Mun is asking, is life a box of chocolates? For me, life has always been like a box of donuts. You eat them all. And that's it. Hey, Alexandra says, please say something to my followers in Spanish. Yeah, I haven't seen that many people say speak in Spanish. But hola, todo el mundo que está mirando. Esto es Urbanist. Estamos explorando de Queens a Brooklyn por caminando. Solo una avenida directamente a ver unos mejores vistas de la ciudad. Puede preguntarme cualquier cosa en español también. Y dígame de dónde tú estás mirando. Let me know where you're watching from. Woo. Wind is crazy. Lindo escucharte en español, says Nomades. Oh, qué bien. Charlotte, can I speak any other languages? Just I can only say hello in other languages. Ooh, so here we're seeing the Kosciuszko Bridge. Are you guys hearing me fine, or am I speaking too loud? Let me know. Is the mic too loud? I got a new mic, so I got to figure out the proper levels. Still figuring those out. I think I'm peaking all the time. Yeah, I might be peaking all the time. Yeah, maybe go a little bit lower. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. I think that's a little bit better. Estamos mirando del sur de Francia. Oh, qué bien. Qué bien que está mirando del sur de Francia. Oh, Niobu. That's awesome that you know some Spanish. So we're still on Greenpoint Avenue. Things can get here very complicated. Fatima says, it's too loud. My windows have all broken. Is it better now? I put it a little bit down. And more, you can't hear. I think a lot of people are hearing it well. All right, awesome. Perfect. All right, let's see. I think we're about to cross into Brooklyn. The way we know we're crossing into Brooklyn is that we walk over a body of water that at least a few decades ago was the most poisonous, polluted, dangerous, and ickiest body of water in the entire United States of America. So maybe we'll be able to tell by the smell, and maybe we'll see some, what scientists call black mayonnaise, emerge from the depths of the riverbed. Let's see. Wendy says, but the sunset is in the west. Ah. Great question. Do you listen to reggaeton? I like reggaeton, yeah. Some reggaeton. Calle 13, my favorite band. Hey, Cynthia, I don't understand Spanish, but you sound beautiful. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Guanasiki. Janice, not the Guanas. So Guanas is also another super polluted waterway in the entire United States of America. Gowanus historically was the more polluted one, but the even more polluted one is this one that we're going to pass by. And the reason is for a major environmental or ecological disaster that transpired here a few decades ago with a massive oil spill. Let's check it out. But then we're going to see beautiful views. So dirty creek and then beautiful views. It's all a journey. We're all in this together. Keep your mask on while crossing the water, says Robert. Dutch Kills. Yeah, Dutch Kills I think is a little bit further down the East River, so we won't be seeing it. Oh. I'm already smelling things. Smelling like sewage. Look at this tiny little restaurant, Tropical, I mean. Look at this church. Oh, we have a church, ladies and gentlemen. Church alert. Religious structure alert. We must investigate. The shadows are getting long. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Juanita. All right, so everyone, what do we do when we see a church or religious structure in general? Mandy says, it seems like you're walking farther away from the city. Have we been walking the opposite direction the entire time? Are we actually walking towards Long Island? I don't think so. No, we're definitely walking towards the city. We're getting closer to the... Well, it's because we're kind of going... The skyline is right here. That's why it looks a little bit further away. The skyline down there looks a little bit further away, but that's the skyline we were seeing earlier. And there's a huge fire down there. Who's this guy? Ooh, St. Andrew Kim Taegon. Oh, a patron saint of Korea. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know Korea had its own patron saint. That's awesome. So this is St. Raphael, Roman Catholic Church, Korean Martyrs Apostolate. Ooh, if it's Roman Catholic, that might mean it's open. That's so cool. If anyone knows a little bit more about St. Andrew Kim Taegon, do let us know. I'm so curious about him. I didn't know Korea had its own Roman Catholic saint. And right here we see the views of Midtown Manhattan. We're going to see them a little bit closer after we get to Greenpoint. But there we see also Long Island City there in the distance. All right, let's get these numbers up. Let's get more people on this walk. We need as many people huddled in warmth so we can survive the most polluted waterway in the entire United States of America. So press that like button right now. We're passing 500 likes, so I'm gonna really pronounce those T's. Press that like button right now. Slam that like button like ain't no tomorrow. Let's see if the church is open. Oh, hopefully it is. Doesn't look like it. No. Let's see. I gotta put on my mask. No. Oh. Might be because of COVID. Yeah, I think so. Hey, Tenny, thank you so much. A few other people have pressed that like button. Adam, no, nothing. No. Try the back door, says Fatima. We'll see. Probably not. Usually always the front door is open. But it's a beautiful church from the outside. Yeah, with COVID, all these churches have been closing down. Yvette, thank you so much for sharing this video. Appreciate you. So this is the rectory. Right over here. Yeah. This is a rectory. It is open, the rectory at least. That's nice. Here's Ozzy's Garden, dedicated in the memory of Steve's family. Oh, who was Steve? Where's the priest? Oh, I don't know. Great question. Let's go to the back. Let's see. Oh. The superstores can be open, but church is not yet. It's quite a little bit of a issue, I think. South Korea has the 4th largest number of saints in Roman Catholic Church after Italy, Spain, and France. Really, Vish? Whoa, interesting fact. So here we got a cemetery. This is Calvary Cemetery. Rainer, do I eat Lebanese food? I love Lebanese food. One of my favorite foods. I just don't have the opportunity to eat it here too much. There's not that many Lebanese restaurants. So no back door here, unfortunately. Let's see, except this one. But this was most likely locked. Yep, locked. All right, no church. We can see it from the outside. Enterprise says this is where Vito Corleone is buried. Yes, I wouldn't doubt it. There is a lot of movies feature this cemetery we're gonna pass through right now. Stay tuned. This is also the Long Island Expressway. Daryl, how about Polish foods? That is not my favorite, but there are some good bites in Polish foods from what I've had. Gary says don't set the alarms off. I'll try not to. There's in Roman Catholicism, there's a concept called sanctuary, that you can ask for sanctuary in the church. So if alarms go off and they say I'm trespassing, I'm just saying, hey, I need sanctuary. Oh, this is a cool view. Look at this. Oh, we got a Tesla. Oh my God, I want a Tesla. Look at that. We got a Tesla over there. Right there we see the Chrysler building, one Vanderbilt, looking pretty damn tall compared to the Chrysler. Wow. Oh, waitress still thinking about that British hand pie. Oh yeah. Gary, do I like British food? Oh, can everyone answer Gary? Gary has a great question right there. Oh, wow. This is kind of a cool view, unexpectedly. I did not expect to see this. I never walked Greenpoint. I've only been here via car. But here we get to see the huge expanse in a really cool perspective because we're a little bit elevated. So here we're seeing the Long Island Expressway, the LIE. Daryl, that's funny. Shiny says he does, but don't mention cottage pie. Yes, do not talk to me about shepherd's pie or cottage pie. Those aren't pies. Don't get me started. They're not pies. They're mashed potatoes with meat. Ooh, okay. I love this view. It's kind of cool. I just love seeing the infrastructure. You kind of see the highway, the LIE right down there. It's a really awesome combination. All right, let's keep on walking. What will we be in for now? We're still not in Brooklyn, not yet. Hold on to your seatbelts. We're coming to the very end of Queens. Nancy says, you make me laugh when you talk about pies. Indeed. Diane says Barbara Streisand and Bernie Sanders are both from Queens. Yes, I mean from Brooklyn. Yes, they are. Indeed, they are. All right. Here we got a graveyard. This is the Calvary Cemetery. Let's take a peek inside as we pass by the entrance. Are you going to walk over the Penny Bridge, Rachel? We're going to walk over the Greenpoint Avenue Bridge. I'm not sure what the Penny Bridge is. Do let me know, Rachel. So if anyone can let me know what time it is, because the cemetery closes around this time. Let's not get locked in. Alexander, you're eating apple pie. Amazing. Smee says, my phone always changes your name. Alexander's name. Oh, yeah. 408. 408. I think this closes at 4:30. You guys want to take the risk? Go in for a peek? Gates open 9:30 a.m., but doesn't say when it closes. All right, go ahead and take a peek, not stay too far away from the entrance. Yeah, because I think it closes at 4:30. So this is one of the largest cemeteries in all of New York City. Absolutely gigantic. There's a lot of famous people are buried here. This is also the cemetery featured at the end of the film Gangs of New York, if I recall correctly. It's also featured a bunch of films, including Spider-Man 2. One of the main characters dies, I forgot which one. And a whole lot of host of other films. I think it was even featured in Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man as well. Kay says, I can always climb over the fence. Indeed, Kay. This is an urban exploration live video series, after all. A lot of Irish people are buried, or Irish Americans are buried here. Arthur J. Donnelly. The funeral of the goblin was here. Oh, yes, yes. Thank you. Yes. Find Bill the Butcher's grave. Bill the Butcher is buried in Greenwood. He was Protestant. I think Bill the Butcher unfortunately would have been very offended by that statement. His sensibilities were different. He was an ardent Protestant. He really hated the Catholics. So he would definitely not be buried here. He was buried in Greenwood Cemetery. This one's a tree trunk. This is kind of cool. Look at this. Duggan. We got Duggan over here. Eugene Duggan. Reverend Thomas Quinn and Reverend John Byrne. Oh, they're buried together. Interesting. Jackie. Jackie's asking at Gangs of New York at the end. Slight spoilers. I don't think it's too important. They don't visit the grave of Bill the Butcher. I don't think they did. No, they wouldn't. Bill the Butcher was still the enemy of Leo DiCaprio's character, who was Irish in that film, aka Catholic. So, no, it would not have been Bill the Butcher. He was visiting some other grave, if anyone wants to let us know. Lots of mobsters here. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. A lot of Italian Americans probably buried here as well. Beautiful cemetery. I have a full tour of it. Go to the Urbanist bonus page on YT, or on Facebook, just search Calvary Cemetery Urbanist, and you'll find it. I have the history of this place. All right, let's go back out. Here we could take the B24 bus, and a few other people are waiting for the B24. I feel like crossing the street. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's cool. There you can see the Long Island Expressway on street level.
She had a fucking
Here's the fire station. Battalion 45, ladder 128. Carol's asking, did I grow up in New York City? I did, yes. A waitress says people stop using their GPS to find the cemetery because when they would arrive, it would just say, you have reached your final destination. Yeah, I can imagine that sounds creepy. Oh, here we got a hotel. The City View Inn. Oh my god, you could probably get a kick-ass view of the city from here. Hence the name. Where's the Gowanus Canal? It's in Brooklyn, much farther away from us. Much farther away. You can take the G train to it. It'll probably take you about 20 minutes. Old historic building that has been converted into a hotel called the City View Inn. Would you stay here? Let me know. Would you stay at the City View Inn? A hotel in front of a lovely cemetery. Lovely. Look how lovely it is. And in front of a lovely highway, you got the lovely Long Island Expressway. Oh, you can smell the fumes. The carbon monoxide. Oh yeah. Let me know. Would you stay at the haunted City View Inn? And like Subway's not close. You do have to walk a bit. I think maybe about 15 minutes, maybe a little bit less. But it's a bit out of the way also for public transportation. Oh, here we got another Irish pub, Bantry Bay. Janice says Bleck. Laura says, as someone who was born and raised in Brooklyn, I see the cemetery as a huge waste of valuable land. Laura brings up a great point. Laura says that it's a waste of valuable land. So the reason cemeteries are built in their locations is because they're actually one of the worst lands to build on. They're very porous or swampy or too rocky. Usually it's porous and swampy are the two reasons why they build these cemeteries here. The reason cemeteries are located where they are almost everywhere in any city around the world is because no one else wanted to even move to this area. So they used as cemeteries. That is the case with many of the public parks in New York City. The reason they're public parks today is because they used to be paupers' graves, and the reason they used to be paupers' graves is because they were a very porous land, not the best one for construction. So even if you want to develop this land, it would be a bit more difficult than other places. So that's why it's a bit more difficult to even develop these parts. And I might not be even able to build a high-rise or a big building, even in the first place. I know engineering has gone far, and we built much larger things on landfill, but I think there's still limits to engineering. Let me show you the Irish pub. Look at this. Oh, this is Blissville. Ah, we're in Blissville. We're in the tiny little neighborhood of Blissville. This neighborhood almost no one knows about. This is Blissville's gathering place. Look at that. Nice little Irish pub. Hey, Carolina, $10 super chat. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. So welcome to Blissville, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you feel the bliss? Aren't you immersed in bliss as we walk through Blissville? Oh, look how blissful it is. Carolina sent the perfect super chat, the perfect time, making me feel very blissful. Thank you, Carolina, for the super chat from sunny Blissville. Oh, we got breakfast place over here. Is this a high crime area? Probably not, because like no one really comes here. It is a bunch of industrial places, but even the residential areas, I think it's mostly associated with the industrial businesses that are still here. Maybe the car repair shops or whatnot. Yeah, I don't think there'll be necessarily crime here. It's probably just a very empty area. But of course, if you are walking late at night, always practice normal precautions. This probably be very solitary at night. It's already very solitary during the daytime. All right. Look at this deli and this very old house, wood frame house. Wow. Let me put on my mask again, because we're gonna cross one of the smelliest waterways in New York City. Oh, look, the bus is passing through. Hey, Sabita, nice to see you here. Oh, sunny Blissville. Look how blissful this is. Look, they're building hotels in Blissville. Maybe solitude is the key to Blissville. Yeah, we gotta meet some Blissvillians. Maybe we gotta walk into the Blissville pub, meet some Blissvillians. Blissvillites. Let me know, which one do you prefer, Blissvillian or Blissvillite? You know you're in a bad neighborhood when you see a store called Bail Bondsman. Bail Bondsman, yes, exactly. Blissville got a Western vibe. Yeah, it does a little bit because it's very industrial. Oh my God. Will you live here? Should this become a condo? Let us know. Rent? $4,000. I'm making that up. I'm just joking. But probably $4,000. Oh my God, this looks really run down. Wow. There's even a gunshot right there. Oh my God. Okay. Not dangerous. This neighborhood is not dangerous at all, ladies and gentlemen. Not at all. Not at all, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. Blissville is completely, blissfully safe. That was not a gunshot towards that window. And that was not dirty window drapings that look like they haven't been replaced in years, and yet someone's still living in there. Nope, not at all. Not at all. At least here's Pikachu. That's cute, at least. There's street art. Look, there's murals in Blissville. We got murals in Blissville. Look at this. Look, we got a robot here. We got a deli in Blissville. We got a bodega. Blissville looking. Where's the avocado toast? Hey, where can I find the avocado toast? Where's the avocado toast here in Blissville? I bet there's a great brunch place here. Like a secret, super hipster brunch place that no one would logically go to, but still super popular. Hey, PN says, is my chat feed lagging? Maybe. I'm not sure. I see chat's a little bit dated. So, yeah, maybe. Susie says in 5 to 10 years, it'll get better. Yeah, maybe. No, who knows? All right, so we got to get on this bridge. A guy on the truck just randomly screamed at me a random insult. I'm not sure why. Blissvillians, they're very nice. Look at that. Very nice. We got a beautiful little park. Mandy says some people are just rude. Nook says I'm already making friends. Indeed I am already making friends with the Blissvillians. With the Blissvillites. Blissvillites sounds a little bit like an insult, so I'll stick to Blissvillians. That's how he maintains his bliss, by randomly hurling insults as he drives, says Jackie. Indeed. Indeed, Jackie, indeed. All right, let's go across Greenpoint Bridge. We're about to be done with Queens. Everyone start saying your goodbyes to Queens. We're gonna start moving into Brooklyn. Somehow this area does not seem blissful. Well, this avenue is called Review Avenue. Oh, look at that. Quite a review for this avenue. What's your review for this avenue? Let me know. Car repair shop. Are you guys excited to say goodbye to Queens? Let me know. Goodbye, Blissville. It was awesome exploring you. I'm gonna miss you, Blissville. We had good times. Good times. But I gotta go. I gotta go to Brooklyn, Blissville. I gotta go find an avocado toast in Brooklyn. A $20, $24 avocado toast. That's what I gotta find. I promise everyone, we are going to see amazing views, so stay tuned to the ride. This is just the beginning. I got the sun directly in my eye. So here it is, Newtown Creek, the most polluted waterway in all the United States of America. And it's because a few decades ago, I think it was around the 1960s, there was a gigantic oil spill. That was one of the largest oil spills in history at that time. spilled millions, tens of millions of gallons of oil onto this creek. Underneath in the riverbed of this creek, scientists call a substance that's about 20 feet thick at some places that's called black mayonnaise. It's just a random weird black goo. And this bridge raises up. It's the 6th bridge to cross the Newtown Creek. So this part, the bridge also raises up. I don't want to be walking while this bridge raises up. Otherwise it'll be more like a Fast and Furious film. We got Brooklynites on their scooters. This is not the Gowanus. So the Gowanus has a similar bad reputation, but the one that had a large oil spill was this one. So here it is. This is where they raised the bridge. New York City Department of Transportation. Greenpoint Avenue Bridge. The first one was built in 1929, but then they built this one in 1988. All right, let's go above the beautiful waterways of the Newtown Creek. We had a little bit of bliss at Blissville, and now we're going to enjoy a little bit of black goo, a little bit of black mayonnaise. And no, black mayonnaise is not a fancy hipster term for mayonnaise made with squid ink. Nope. You do not want to know what black mayonnaise is made out of, because no one truly knows what black mayonnaise is made out of. Uh-oh. This shakes. Oh my God. Woo! Sabita says, now that's blissful. We'll get to blissfulness soon. Oh, beautiful Newtown Creek. Soon, one day, this will all become a massive beach resort. In the year 2040, when global warming has gone so high that New York City winters are about 70 degrees, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And this will become a beach resort. I think there's a bridge like that in Maspeth. There is, yeah. There's a few bridges that go down the Newtown Creek. So here, I don't think bridge towers are manned anymore. I did see someone inside the office, but maybe they don't need to be manned. I'm not entirely sure. But right there, we see Newtown Creek. You have the Kosciuszko Bridge as well, passes the Newtown Creek. And the Newtown Creek goes pretty far deep. It used to go all the way down to that house in Bushwick we visited many months ago, the second oldest house in all of New York City. It extends all the way to Bushwick, Brooklyn. But stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get close to this skyline views. And we're going to see actual gorgeous views of New York City. Much more blissful. Are we in the beginning of spring? Asked MD. No. Veronica says, does it look too bad? Yes, maybe from this angle, but do not take a swim. Otherwise, you will come out a Marvel superhero. If you're watching with children, please do let them know that I am being sarcastic. Miller Building. And here we have the beautiful, the wondrous, the majestic, the marvelous water treatment plant of Greenpoint, Brooklyn. We have arrived to beautiful Greenpoint, ladies and gentlemen and people of all genders. Let's see if we can actually cross the street somewhere. Beautiful Greenpoint. I'm excited. That'll be a good superhero origin story. Let me actually cross the street over here so we can get closer to the water treatment plant. Have you been to Gardener's Island? No, I don't think so. Where is that? When will these become condos? Place your bets. Many decades from now, this is going to become the neighborhood, the micro neighborhood of Watre. Watre. You want to live in Watre? Watre is short for the water treatment plant. Or maybe we should call it Watre Pla. You can move to beautiful Watre Pla. To portmanteau for water treatment plant. And you can live in the beautiful condos, what used to be water treatment plants. All right, we got a long road ahead of us. Jackie says, let's get close to the water treatment plant. That's new. Indeed. Oh, there's a pipe over here. Work in progress. Wendy says, stop. No more jokes. Can't handle the sarcastic commentary on the development of cities. Press that like button if you move into Watre Pla. Watre Pla, the newest neighborhood of New York City. Oh, it smells like Clorox over here. Max proposes so new, south of Newton. The water treatment plant, in all fairness, water treatment plant, they made it look a lot nicer now. This guy, another Blissvillian, very happy. Very happy Blissvillian. Coming all the way from Blissville. Susie says, I can't work. I keep on laughing. Alexandra asked, am I going to the Bronx? This Saturday, no, because it's raining. But the next sunny day I can. I'll go to the Bronx. Stay tuned. We're on Mars? We might as well be. It does look like a space station. Seriously, that could be prime residential property. Awesome water views. Yeah, so I am being sarcastic, but I am being sarcastic with a little bit of hint of seriousness because you're right, Miss Demeanor. 100% right. A lot of the cool neighborhoods in New York City, Gowanus, Bushwick, or parts of Bushwick at least, Williamsburg, they all used to be industrial areas like these. Some of the coolest apartments and lofts were built in former industrial buildings. Same thing with Soho. So there is a possibility, once industry moves away, that this could be a massive residential development. It's a very strong possibility. So yes, I'm being sarcastic, but there is some seriousness in it because you got beautiful waterfront views. You have the Newtown Creek, but that did not stop the neighborhood of Gowanus from developing. So if it didn't stop Gowanus from developing, maybe it won't stop Watre Pla from developing. Here we got a nice mural. like that. So this place, the water treatment plant, only has a tour only once a year. Can you guess what day that tour is? The tour is only once a year that you can get a full in-depth look at how water is treated inside the city of New York. One day a year. And tickets are hard to get because people flock to them. There's sometimes a huge waiting list of people wanting to get a ticket into the water treatment plant. What day? Nook says Christmas. Susie says Halloween. Good guesses. Oh, look at the lobby here. Hey, AR, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Hey, AR, I appreciate you. So, Susie got the day correctly. The one day a year you can visit the water treatment plant, which is going to be the future neighborhood, Waterfront, is on Valentine's Day. Yep, Valentine's Day is the only day of the year where you can tour this marvelous. Take your honey, take your date, your lover, your significant other through a beautiful tour through New York City's water treatment plants and see how the water is treated in the city of 8 million people. So, pro tip, do that for a date. I think your date will love it. Love it. Your date will go crazy for it. Hint, hint. Nothing says like romance like water treatment, says Johanna. Yes, indeed. Alexa says, I'll take my wife on our anniversary. That would be a date with a difference. Surely open on Valentine's Day is more memorable, but a joke on the part of management? No? Maybe the management is so passionate about water treatment that they know that they would take their honeys of all genders, of any gender, over here to Waterfront. This is not a gunshot. No, not at all. Not a gunshot at all in Waterfront. Tina says, who said romance isn't dead? Right. Who said romance isn't dead? Alexandra says, this might as well be the Romeo and Juliet balcony. A brutalist balcony for a very brutal Valentine's Day. All right, now we're getting closer. So after your date at the water treatment plant, you take them for a beautiful tour, seeing how the sewage of New York becomes fresh water once again. Seeing how they get clogged up with a bunch of baby wipes. And they have to fix the machines every so often. After seeing all that in full detail, you can go with your lover, significant other, your wife, your husband, anyone, your date, over just a few blocks away to have one of the best pastries in the world. Let's go. Ariel's romantic guide to New York City. Oh yes, water treatment plant, that's my guide. Top pro tip for Valentine's Day. Just looked at the tour. The tour has rave reviews, says Jackie, I'm not joking. It is literally, I am serious, everyone. It is 100% real tour. It is on Valentine's Day. Hey, McCully's. Nice to see you here. AR is a water treatment plant or a wastewater treatment plant? Ooh, if anyone can clarify. Don't know. Kathy, I'm making your hubby look good. I'm glad. Mandy, have I ever done the tour? No, I never done the tour actually. I've been wanting for someone to ask me, Ariel, can I take you on the water treatment tour? I've been wanting my entire life. The woman of my dreams. That's why I wanted the woman of my dreams to ask me. For years. It hasn't happened yet, but maybe one day that woman of my dreams will come to me and say, Ariel, let's go on the tour. I think you're going to like it. Macaulay says, now that's amore. Yes, indeed. Next year, you, the water plant, and your honey, says Joanna. Long walk today, says Dickens. Yes, indeed, Dickens. It is. Date of your life. Let's go. Richard says you're in my hood. Then you will know she's the one. Yes, then I will know she's the one, and we can ride off in the limousine for our wedding. That's a very long limousine, by the way. That's a long pink limousine. Jackie says it's sold out in 16 minutes like a Barry Manilow concert. Whoa, that's crazy. All right. Ooh, this probably was a diner. Look at this. This is the shape of a diner over here. I hope the bakery's open. Yeah, the bakery closes at 6. I think we should be okay. Hopefully they still have the thing I want. Otherwise, we'll go back to Blissville for a nice avocado toast. Oh yeah, I almost do not want to look inside here. I can smell the lead and the asbestos. I'll zoom in for a safe distance. Oh my god. No, I'm joking. I didn't see it. But I can smell the asbestos from here. This is not that type of urban exploration channel. More factories. Ah, this might be one of the movie studios. One of the movie studios. We're getting close to one of the movie studios here. Oh my god, it's crazy wind. Oh, a sky bridge. Phyllis, are you watching? Phyllis loves her sky bridges, so everyone be sure to let Phyllis know. I'm not referring to Phil. Phil is someone different who has a... We have Phyllis. Phyllis for you, a sky bridge. All right, we're starting to see the churches of Greenpoint in the distance. Will the bakery be open? Will I get the cake I've always longed for? Will we reach the Greenpoint waterfront in time for the sunset? Stay tuned on Urbanist. AR says I should visit New York City sometime. Indeed. Alexandra is announcing our premiere tomorrow. Premiere of the Urbanist original soundtrack at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. AR, thank you so much for the second super chat. I appreciate you, AR. So we got a barber shop. You can get your hair cut using a little bit of the water that's treated from the plant nearby. Are you going to Junior's? Junior's is in Brooklyn, but much farther away. That's in downtown Brooklyn. Also much farther away. We had to take the G train and get there probably about 20 minutes. We'll get to the Junior's. The sun is steadily setting. Indeed it is. Yeah, let's go. So here we see the new condo development. Oh no, a great coffee shop closed. This is not the stop, but this was another great coffee shop here in this area. It closed down. Pueblo Querido, one of the few Colombian coffee shops in New York City. Alessandra says the album is a massive masterpiece. Thank you so much for hyping it up. Ooh, kimchi market. Oh, this is interesting. A little Korean market. Is the album saxy? Yes. There is quite a bit of sax in the album. There is. Sax with the A. Macaulay says the katsu sandwich looked good. Oh, believe me, it was. Yeah, Macaulay's. Those damn Blissvillians closing their coffee shops. Uh-oh. We got an abandoned backyard here. Oh, this is creepy. Oh my God. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Does this beat Blissville in terms of creepiness? Wow, creepy. Whoa. At least no bullet holes, yeah. There was like a weird little vortex that just happened right here in the sidewalk out of nowhere. It was a little dust devil. That's funny. Well, Dickens will be NFT. You know what? I gotta look into that. Thank you for asking that, Dickens. I haven't fully looked into that. Alright, I'm running out of battery. I'm gonna hook up my battery soon. Oh, we got another church. But we gotta make it to the sunset, so let's not get distracted with beautiful churches. Pat says this area is interesting. Yes, it is. Greenpoint has a lot of cool little restaurants and little coffee shops. Cafe Grumpy is from here, started here. Was also used for the show Girls. A lot of great things all around here. Hey, Susie, you love Greenpoint. I'm so glad you do. Is the oil industry centering Greenpoint? Yes, it was. More towards Newtown Creek, but yes. It might have been also on the Queens side, but as far as I know, yes, around Newtown Creek. Alexandra says I'm going to need an Americano soon. Well, I'm a little bit coffeeed out. I'm excited to try a pastry. All right, we're getting close. We're at the intersection of Greenpoint and what avenue is this? Is this Manhattan Avenue? I think this is Manhattan Avenue. Yeah, Manhattan Avenue. Greenpoint Avenue, Manhattan Avenue. Old Polish neighborhood. One of the more beautiful churches in Greenpoint as well. Great neighborhood. A lot of cool things to see. But we are on a mission to see the sunset and find this bakery before it closes. Donnie Brasco was filmed in Greenpoint. There was a barbershop in the movie. Oh, interesting. It's one of the more popular vegan places, Jungle Cafe. You'll find a lot of vegan places here in Greenpoint as well. Janice says I should pronounce those T's. Greenpoint. There we go. Extra T for you, Janice. Extra T. Greenpoint. So a lot of industrial buildings here. Watch my tour on Greenpoint. I did it back in the summer, September-ish. Visited a few buildings. Cool industrial history here in Greenpoint. Oh, Janice, when it comes to Manhattan people don't pronounce the T's here. I don't know what people think Manhattan is pronounced like, but the T's ain't pronounced. Now, is this a safe place, says Gorgon? So, yes, Blissville is... Sorry. Hit the mic up by mistake. Blissville is very, very quiet. Very desolate, very industrial. So yeah, I would not go to Blissville alone. But this area, yes, you're okay. This area, almost all times of day. It's very residential. It's becoming middle class and higher. Very hip, especially in the summer. There's a lot of restaurants and a lot of nightlife here. So this is a great neighborhood to walk around. Also, it's becoming more and more of a family neighborhood, as evidenced with this family sitting in a restaurant. Becoming more and more of a family neighborhood. Place called Black Rabbit. I like this. What is the Celsius in Nueva York? Nelson, no sé cómo es los Celsius. No sé cuánta es la temperatura en Celsius. Right? Exclamation point weather. I'll show you the conversion. All right, we're getting close. Oh, I'm seeing the waterfront. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting very close. Beautiful street art. Dickens says, will you still remember me when you're a famous film director? Or will you forget me, says Dickens. Dickens, I still aim to make live videos. Even when Marvel calls me up and wants me to direct their next big superhero film, I'm still going to make a live video on Urbanist. Maybe I'll ask Marvel, hey, can I show them behind the scenes? And maybe they'll be like, yeah, we've been wanting you to ask this. Come over to the other sets as well. Come over and see Doctor Strange 3. And I'll be like, hell yeah. And you guys will be like, whoa, Ariel was right. A few years ago, he said he was going to bring us to a Marvel set, and he did. What a great guy. And that's the end of the story. There we go. So stay tuned. All right, we're getting close. I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, the light at the end of the street. Cool craft beer shop here, Brewery Lane. Jackie's asking, aren't the T's exchangeable for D's? Yeah, some New York accents. There's a little bit more D's. Water. What are other good examples? Let me know. But water is one example. So water. Can I please have a glass of water, please? Can I please have a glass of water? That's water. Enterprise is still here. You couldn't desert Bob and Earl. No, they'll be coming with me to Hollywood. Stay tuned for the Bob and Earl movie coming to a theater near you or a streaming service near you. All right. The light at the end of the tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived. Television. Oh, speaking of Hollywood, we see a film truck. More high-rise development down there of Greenpoint. We've reached it. The heavenly realm. I'm not talking about the light. I'm talking about the bakery. Ovenly. Oh, isn't Ovenly so lovely? This is one of my favorite bakeries in all of New York City. Let's walk inside. Are you guys ready? Hopefully there's not loud music playing. All right. Bear with me. Cake happy hour. Let's go. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah, you still open?
We are.
Oh, okay.
We just want 2 people at a time.
Okay, cool.
If you
I'll.
want to wait outside.
Sure, I'll wait outside. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So we gotta wait outside. Wait until they're finished. Bench, yes. All right. So what is their specialty? So their specialty is this. The Brooklyn Blackout Cake from Ovenly. 2 slices for $10. I got kicked out of heaven. Yeah, I gotta wait. Heaven is full right now. Dickens says, follow the sunset and you'll never be in the dark. Indeed. Ooh, chocolate cake, yes. Someone said happy hour. Yes, two pieces of cake for $10, which is, I think, a very good deal. You'll see how big the pieces of cake are. I love to live upstairs from a bakery or pizza, says a waitress. Yeah, indeed, a waitress. But it might be a curse in disguise because there's still issues with pests. No matter how clean the place is. Are you guiding us through death to eternal life? Because I'm tired. So it's Monday. Soon. Oh, I'm currently waiting to go inside. Yeah, it's 2 people at a time. Alexis, am I buying 1 or 2 slices? So 1 slice is $7. 1 slice is $7, and 2 slices are $10. So let me know what you think is the better deal. I can't bring myself to only spend on 1 slice. He can make it. He could take me here, so the water treatment plant. So yeah, I mentioned for Valentine's Day date, you can go to the water treatment plant tour, and you could come here afterwards. It'll be a great double thing to do. Inspire Life says, yes, please. Is that coffee or chocolate cake? That's chocolate cake. Brooklyn Blackout, which is 3 different types of chocolate. And Jonathan, hello from Costa Rica. Welcome. Is the blackout cake made with black mayonnaise? No black mayonnaise in it, luckily. Or who knows? Hopefully not. Doesn't taste like it. Or maybe that's why it tastes so good. Alexander, today I saw the sunrise of New York. Ooh, who do you see the sunrise with? Was it Walking Commuter? He usually does sunrise videos. And the savings on 2 slices gives me an excuse to just buy 2. Yeah, right, Jackie, right. I guess it's delish for 10. It is 100% worth it. One of my favorite cakes. I've featured these guys many times before. Yeah, many times before. Oh, Walking Computer is indeed watching. Hey, man, how's it going? Oh, you do. You did show the sunrise. That's amazing. And Susan says it's expensive. Yeah, for New York City, it's hard to get a piece of cake that's less than $5. You'll be hard pressed to find a piece of cake less than $5. You can find maybe a cupcake for less than 5, like around 4, but not less than $5. You'll be hard pressed to find it. And hello, Lori. Nice to see you here. Entertaining my cat with the bug emoji as the chat moves and she thinks it's a real bug. Oh, that's fun. Fascinating, waitress. That's fascinating. And yeah, that's the great thing about watching live videos on YouTube. You can watch the sunrise and then you can watch the sunset all in the same day. Diners bake slices and are over $5. Right. Even diners, yeah, they're charging over $5. And diners are supposed to be cheaper. Publix makes the best cakes. I haven't tried them. Are they based in New York? Let me know. Hello, Tom Tin from Toronto. Nice to see you here. Mun says, honestly, not that expensive. Cake prices have been more than $5 for 20 years. Right. You'll be hard pressed to find anything cheaper. All right, let's go. Hey, how's it going? I'll have 2 slices of Brooklyn Blackout, please.
Yes. So it's in our grab and go fridge. So it's right
Yeah.
on the side there. If you want to grab one of the boxes.
Oh, wow, you make it very easy now. That's
Yes,
amazing.
We do. We used to cut in person, and now we're skipping ahead.
Right. Oh, cool.
Just have them ready to go.
And let me see what else. I'll have 1 Brooklyn Blackout cupcake, please.
Sure.
And
And then you can get another item for free.
ooh, cool. Okay. I'll have.
Buy one, get one free hour for this stuff in here.
What do you recommend?
I absolutely love the peanut butter cookies. You've never had it. It's so good.
Oh yeah, I've had it many times. I do like it.
Or the salted chocolate chip or the scone is the ones I'm mostly obsessed with.
That one seems very interesting. I'll try the scone, please.
Yeah, it's good. It's like a little bit savory, a little bit sweet.
Okay, cool.
It's like a good in between.
Wonderful. Ooh, was this croissant? Oh, you have a croissant sandwich as well.
We do, yeah. It's ham and brie.
Ham and brie. Oh, very cool. Awesome. I'll have that and also have espresso, please.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So you did want to take the croissant sandwich as well?
No, just the scone.
scone.
Yeah.
And then, what was the drink again? So sorry.
Espresso.
Espresso. So it'll be $18.25.
All right. Awesome.
Would you like a handle bag?
Yes, that'll be great. Thank you.
Of course. There's
Ooh,
that for
thank you. Nope. Sorry about that, everyone. The volume was off. I had to turn it off because there was music in there. But yes, not only is there a happy hour for the cakes, which is now just a general special, they have a happy hour for buy one pastry and get one free, which is amazing. So let's try out this before we go to see the sunset. All right, so excited for this. It's very sunny. So look at this. Ooh, it is, there we go. Look at that. So the Brooklyn Blackout cake is what you saw in the around, but I'll show you the cupcake version. The scone I'm bringing out for someone. But the scone, you already saw it. Right there. But I'll try the Brooklyn Blackout cupcake with all of you. Let's see how it is. Good coffee. And Ariel, this is heaven for my eyes. Cafe with lots of crema. Yeah, this place actually makes good cup of coffee. I'm actually surprised by their espresso. Really good. But look at this. So this is Brooklyn Blackout, which was invented here. The reason it's called Brooklyn Blackout is because during World War II, there was a few days where the entire city made blackout laws, where they would, a blackout mandate, where they would ask the entire city to, I gotta put on, bear with me. Bear with me. Alright, now I am charging up my battery. Perfect. Jackie's already virtually taking a bite. That's amazing. And should we go to the casino? Hey, someone left the $80 super chat. Hey, whoa! AR, wow. AR, so AR is being very generous. Almost $95 in total today. Thank you so much, AR, for the $80 super chat plus the other two that you sent, so $95. Thank you so much, everyone. Big, massive round of hearts for AR. That's a very generous super chat. Thank you. All right, for you, AR. You're sponsoring this cupcake. Straight up. Oh, wow. So, Brooklyn Blackout was invented during World War II by a guy named Ebinger. You might recognize that name, especially if you grew up in Brooklyn or in New York City. If you grew up just slightly before the 90s, you probably remember that name because it was very popular for that long. And the reason is there was a huge blackout mandate in New York City during World War II where they would ask every single business to put out blackout curtains, turn off all the lights in Times Square, all the lights in the city in general were completely shut down, street lights as well. The entire city was blacked out. So Ebinger ends up getting the idea of trying to put pudding inside a chocolate cake, which is already very hard to do. Especially at that time, no one really has done it before. It's hard to get a good cake consistency while keeping the soft consistency. cable issues. The cable is sometimes too heavy. So it's hard to keep the consistency of the pudding inside the cake. Thus, he ended up innovating and somehow making it work with chocolate fudge on top. So 3 types of chocolate: fudge, cake, and pudding. Made the famous Brooklyn blackout cake. Became a huge thing in the 1950s, and probably was popular all the way until probably the 70s or 80s. It kind of fell out of style, at least in my childhood. I really didn't hear about it. Maybe aside from Entenmann's cake, they made a version of a Brooklyn blackout. But Ovenly did their own version of a Brooklyn blackout. But instead of putting pudding, they have like 5 or 6 different chocolates all mixed together. Wow. So this is one of the richest cakes you'll ever try. 100%, hands down. It's super rich. It's so rich, it almost has that slight spiciness that you have with the chocolate. You have a very good dark chocolate, you have a little bit of spicy kick to it. It's that well done. And the fudge is super fudgy. Not that like soft. It's not like icing, which is nice, kind of like too soft and too pillowy. No, this one, very well done fudge. And the cake itself, for some reason they make this cake that almost tastes like a cake pop. Is that kind of dense. It's a very dense cake. Delicious. And I got myself a slice for tomorrow to celebrate for the original soundtrack, but I'm eating before time.
I know, right? It's like, what the hell is that? It's perfect, and then a big bus comes up.
Without the wind, it'd be great.
I know.
The cake is for tomorrow. And they put it in the fridge, so I'm going to put it in the fridge as well. Is it actually fudge? Yes, it's 100% fudge. Waitress is not icing. They did not cheat, like many other cupcake places do.
My daughter likes to go to bed.
Actual fudge.
I think I good stuff, though.
Oh, I guess the coffee thought.
Delicious. Wow.
I walked in there, like, you're here for the meeting. I'm like,
The meeting? No, I'm here for coffee.
no clue what meeting.
So they're shut down.
I've been there and haven't tried.
And the coffee is really good. Soundtrack name? Urbanist, the original soundtrack. And the sound of wind is hurting. Sorry about that. I have to charge my battery, so I can't put a wind cover. Hey, Bob. Bob says, I love Queens. I was born in Elmhurst Hospital and lived in Queens until I was 5 years old. I had a fever and never left. But I had a fever. Oh, interesting. And then you moved away? It's a music track. It's an entire album. 8 songs. And ice cream would be so good with it. Yes, you can make it a la mode if you want to. Try it with Van Leeuwen ice cream nearby. Here in Greenpoint. All right, without further ado, let's go and see the sunset. Let's do it.
I watch your stuff.
Oh, you do? Hey,
Yeah,
how's it
I
going?
didn't want to bother you.
No, no worries. Well, what's your name?
Rick.
Rick.
Richard.
Richard. Oh, were you commenting earlier today?
Yeah.
Oh, you were? Hey.
I'm that Richard.
Hey, this
Richard Morales.
Richard is over here, actually. Did you come over here due to my suggestion or just by
Yeah, I
pure
was
happenstance?
watching, and my daughter, she's coming now. She
Yeah.
like, bakery stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't even know until I saw your thing.
Oh, cool, man.
And I was like, okay, so I'm waiting for her. She's getting dressed right now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get her something.
Well, that's very cool. You're going to enjoy it. It's a really great place.
Cool.
Enjoy the coffee as well.
All right.
Yeah. How long have you been watching for?
About like 2 months. Like I started watching AK at first.
Yeah.
One day I was just like, and then I think you were the next one that I learned about.
Oh, cool. Okay.
After watching, then I learned Urbanist.
Yeah.
And then the Walking Theater, and then Dutch Mass, and then Walk Ride Fly.
Oh, awesome. So you're
So I
really,
learned about all those guys. I think you were like the second one.
oh, so you're really into the walking show phenomenon that's happening now.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
And, yep, and AK right now, I don't need too much.
Yeah.
Sorry, other streamers,
Yeah.
but he's down in Florida and stuff. So I can watching
is,
some of
yeah.
that. But I mostly watch AKU and Walk Ride Fly.
Are you from the neighborhood?
I'm living here like about 2 years.
Oh, cool. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised in Brooklyn. I was born in Greenpoint Hospital.
Puerto Rican family?
Yeah, both.
Oh,
my
yeah,
and my dad
cool.
come from,
Oh, fellow New Rican. That's
from
awesome.
Puerto Rico, yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome.
I'm off on the bakery stuff right now, so.
oh, cool.
Oh,
Oh,
no, it's okay, it's okay.
Let's go say hello to Richard, everyone.
all right, you took me. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, man, definitely
Ariel.
purchase before it closes down because they close down, I think, at 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just wait for my daughter to get here. But it's
But
nice meeting you.
Nice
man.
meeting you too, man. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.
problem, bro.
Have a good day. All right, now let's continue walking towards the sunset. Say hi to Richard and give him a round of hearts. Hopefully he grabs a great cupcake for him and his daughter. All right, let's do this. All right, have a great day, man.
Brother,
Bye-bye.
nice meeting you.
All right, now let's go over here. I love how personable Brooklynites are. Yes, indeed. And Richard, fellow New Rican. Brooklyn bread. Woo. Oh my god. Oh shit. That is a hard win, yeah. Brooklyn, in Brooklyn we go hard. In Brooklyn we go hard. That applies to the wind as well. Oh, a ship! Oh my god. We got a ship, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Oh, this is cold. Puerto Ricans have a wonderful sense of humor, indeed. Indeed they do. Indeed we do, yes. Oh, that's some. Don't fly a drone though, you might lose it. Sunset over the Con Ed stacks up right there. McCulley's, you say you got fever? All McCulley's feel better. The only prescription is more mint. Yeah, oh yeah, it's cold. Cold, cold, cold. I gotta put on my hat. Yes, I made it. I made it. So good, everyone came back. So good cooking emoji. For all the people who bet that I would get it on time. Everyone give them a round of cookie emojis. I gotta put on my hair and clean up. This is serious one, ladies and gentlemen, for a serious broadcast. Here we take our videoing serious. Super windy, oh yeah. Super windy. I'm gonna try to switch over my mic as well. Hopefully it's already charging. Wow, AR, hey. AR is wow, AR gets a megastar today. He's an honorary mega urbanist for the day for being super generous. Now $120 in total, $115 in total. Thank you so much, AR. Wow, everyone give AR a round of hearts. Explosion of hearts for all the members out there who have access to the special emojis. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm back on the mic, so you don't get too much. Okay, I'm back. Bad service. I mean, bad not service. Bad audio quality. But here it is. AR. Such a legend. That's a good mic to drown out the. Yes, it is. Ooh, cold. My hands are freezing. Oh my god. Now we must have a 12-hour live stream. Maybe one day soon, not today. Our AR has always been a consistent super chatter, so thank you so much, AR. From the bottom of my heart for you, here is the beautiful views. Tomorrow's premiere time, 1 p.m. 1 p.m. for the soundtrack. It's the full album available on YT and FB. And afterwards, I will be doing a live chat at 5 p.m. Q&A first for the soundtrack. Ask me anything about the soundtrack, and then we'll go into philosophical chat, which is a once a month special. Don't go into the light. Urbanist says Mags. Ooh, my god, my cake is about to fly away. Ladies and gentlemen, my cake is about to fly away. I can make a kite out of my cake. Luckily, I'm using my mic. Hopefully my gimbal won't fly away. As Seafot would say, that's gorgeous. Yes, indeed. Ooh. Oh, goddamn. Okay, this is way too windy. Susan, do I meditate? I do indeed. But this is not very meditative right now due to all the wind. Oh, let's go back to shore. Whoa. Beautiful views, yeah, it's a golden hour right now. Wow. Oh, beautiful. Hey, McCulleys says get on Team Like. Thank you, McCulleys. Williamsburg, this is Greenpoint, right next to Williamsburg. Oh, look at the beautiful skyline. All right. I would not want to take a ferry ride today with this wind. Save the cake, not the gimbal, says Irene. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to save the cake, not the gimbal. And the gimbal costs a little bit more. I can always buy new cake. It reminds me of that Friends episode of Ross and Joey going on, and Chandler all going on a police trail, on a police patrol. Oh, look at these guys are filming something. Crazy to believe that 400 years ago you'll be looking at the sunset and looking at a forest, says Michael. Yeah, Michael, that's right. That's right, Michael. Susan says 200 stars. Thank you, Susan. Wow, Alexandra says we have 439 likes and 524 viewers. Wow, everyone, that is epic. Epic. Thank you so much for pressing that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you haven't pressed it yet, press it. Michelle smashed it. Hopefully your phone is okay. Hopefully you can smash it and keep your phone in working order. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. Uh-oh. Interesting. I love that the sunsets are getting later and later. Yeah, me too. Me too. I love that the sunsets are getting later and later. Wow. Rebel says a like is a like if it doesn't leave a crack in your screen. Indeed. Indeed, Rebel. Yeah. You can even hear the sirens. And there the sun is already going behind. Oh, look at that. The Con Ed towers are shining. The sun is already going behind the skyscrapers of Manhattan. Oh. Bellissima. Gorgeous. 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 We gotta say a very New Yorker. Gorgeous. Gorgeous views. Divine. Oh. I think someone's flying a drone. Yeah.
Gotcha. The last place I lived,
Look at
so I
that.
actually was born in the States, moved around, and then I moved. Last place I lived,
Rebel says the sun is gazing on New Jersey, not liking what it's seen. Thus it's going away. That's funny. Some of you got jokes. We got a few funny commenters out here. Alexa says, so romantic. Let me see if the wife lets me kiss her. Oh, Alex, that's sweet. Oh, they're still filming. Oh, they're gonna make a indie film. They're all Asian American. I think they're making interesting. Cool. He has a gimbal. Look, I got a gimbal. He got a gimbal. We all gimbaled up. Except his gimbal costs like like $10,000. Everyone, future of Urbanist. It'll be me walking around the city like that, carrying around the cinematic camera. Who wants that as the future of Urbanist? Let me know. Maria says, why did you leave the sunset? Still here. Still setting. It's just it was extremely windy there at the port, but now the wind is blocked by structures right next to me. Sabita says, wants more sunset. There's only so much sunset I can give you, everyone. Only so much. The Urbanist glow. Irene says he's stealing my thunder. Look at that, wow. Marvelous, says Wendy. In a very kind of New York way. Marvelous. Gorgeous. You gotta do that raspy New York voice. Someone who's been in the city too long, has seen so much. Maria says, thank you, Ariel. You know how women are more demanding. Show me the sunset now. Alexandra says, show us your glowing face. You show everyone the sunset and everyone starts making demands. The Urbanist Glow. New makeup line coming out for all of you. Look at that. All right, final one. Tune in at 1 p.m. tomorrow for the amazing premiere of the first ever Urbanist original soundtrack, first ever album. Woo, to come out for Urbanist. Ferries run until what time? I think until about like 9 p.m. now. It used to be a little bit later, but I think about 9 p.m. 1 p.m. and then 5 p.m. will be the live video chat tomorrow. Dutch Moz, we got a lot of live streamers tuning in. Dutch Moz, Walking Commuter, we got everyone. Oh, look at the Empire State Building. Maria says, yes, I can't wait. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Oh, so glad. Thank you everyone so much for pressing that like button. Thank you so much for the like button. We almost had enough likes to match the viewership. That is epic. Let's go on top of the Empire State Building. Oh, I wish I can just do a teleportation a la the movie Jumper and just go immediately to the top of the Empire State Building. That'd be so epic. And look at that. Views of Williamsburg. Thank you for the divine live tour, says Alexandra. Marianne, thank you so much for 100 stars. Marianne, all the super chatters, star senders, the PayPalers, thank you so much. Also for people becoming super urbanists like MAR, who's watching right now. Thank you so much for becoming super urbanists. And thank you so much, AR. Big round of hearts for you for being extremely generous today with your super chats. Thank you so much for supporting this show. This show is supported and sponsored. Chip in. And of course, the show is for free. So by pressing that like button, you're also. And I'm so happy to bring more of New York City to you. Stay tuned. Next week, we're going to see the Bronx. And Saturday, I'll be back live also at 1 p.m. for something else. Who knows what it'll be? It'll be a rainy day. And for more awesome live videos. And then soon, the UK and Ireland, maybe even Hawaii. I'm tempted to maybe go Hawaii in the spring. And maybe, hopefully, Japan by next year. Keeping, oh, Yugo, thank you so much for following Super Chat. Everyone, keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Have a great day, everyone. The sunset. Gonna leave this cake for tomorrow. Oh yeah. Bye-bye. Cue the Urbanist theme song.